Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome back to X4 Kingdom End. I'm Calmputer, and I've been invited to meet with the leader of... Wait, no. That would be the Queen. This isn't her. The Borons have split into several factions due to their gate network disconnecting from the system. So, just like we lost contact with the Borons as a whole, this faction of the Borons also lost contact with their seat of power at Kingdom's End. Or so it seems, anyway. This faction is called Providence's Adrift, and we have been invited to meet with their leader. I think that makes it all clear. Why we're invited, I will never know, because we're just a nobody in a scout ship in the grander scheme of things. But oh well, it would be rude to say no, I expect, so let's go and try to dock.
Docking granted.
Oh, you dock on the outside. Interesting. There. Probably should turn off flight assist so we can move a little bit better. Oh! That's a weird way of doing that. But, alright.
A Boron capital ship in all my days. A perfect equilibrium of function and ergonomics, and with such flair. My current abode is penurious in comparison.
Penurious? Never heard that word before, but alright. Thanks for showing me how to pronounce it, at least. Let's see, bridge, sounds good. So that's how they solve it. Right.
My ropalium near explodes with the joy of welcoming esteemed visitors. This historic occasion is the first of its kind. I am Leda V, Royal Steward of the Province's Adrift. On behalf of Her Majesty the Queen, and as her loyal servant, it is my profound pleasure to welcome an emissary of the Perenid Empire. And once business is out of the way, I insist you join me on a more informal tour.
Esteemed Royal Steward Leda Wee, thank you for your most gracious welcome. You must forgive me. I, Numunkaret, am no Empire emissary. I represent the Alliance of the Word, a diplomatic forum and scientific organization funded by various races across the network.
My. But do you have letters patent from the Empire? The provinces adrift are in dire straits. We must negotiate terms of assistance.
I am compelled to reiterate, I do not speak for the Perenid authorities. Though we do bring news which may bring joy.
Hello.
We have been in communication with Kingdom End. Limited fragile communication, but communication nevertheless. Some months ago we received word from your homeworld. It was heartening to discover that the Boron core has survived the shutdown, and learn of their most ambitious endeavor. Their entire scientific resources are focused on understanding and manipulating jump gate technology. We humbly request your permission to investigate the dormant jump gates in your territory, and to set up a scientific outpost in the region, should that be required.
There are so many implications to consider. This really is momentous. I am afraid I must decline your request, for now. We cannot be precipitous.
By the glistening waters of Nishala.
I fail to understand. We ask for no more than your permission. We certainly have no wish to be a drain on your resources.
Leda Wee, they are trying to connect us with Kingdom End. They have communications.
Neela T, this obsession with finding home is entirely yours. You may have the luxury of gallivanting around the galaxy in search of miracles, but I have responsibilities. I have the welfare of billions of souls to consider. Our guests have already made clear that the outside network, with all its resources, has been unable to connect with our homeworld. The priority at this juncture is the welfare of our people, and I shall not be distracted from that.
Honored host, we will of course expedite communications with the governments of the network. I am sure emissaries are preparing as we speak. Yet, If we could simply...
Enough, please. I understand your request, but I do not think you understand what is at stake. Please have patience, but for now, the matter is settled.
Outrageous! The Boron Queen's government itself is racing to reconnect, and you decline to facilitate? What kind of royal steward are you?
Please.
There is nothing to be gained from trading insults.
This is absurd. Our work is of the utmost importance. Your obduracy is beyond me. I shall take my leave. Heading to the dock, awaiting pickup.
That certainly could have gone better, but all may not be lost.
Well, yeah. But anyway, yes. They are an aquatic species, and so this is a really smart way of making them able to, well, interact with the rest of the galaxy. However, well, no, maybe this is... I was thinking maybe they would prefer to have their ships be filled with fluids, but that comes with a whole lot of other problems, doesn't it? Not just diplomatic ones. Yes?
The Protectorate has determined that this system poses no threat to the citizens of Sol or the wider network. Our orders are to deploy to a position of more strategic importance.
Go for it.
Still, stay alert. None of us know what might be lurking out there.
The Alliance of the Ward thanks you for your support. You shall proceed alone from here on. Our military friends are needed elsewhere.
Sounds good to me. Now, hello.
The silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Perhaps there is a positive solution. Goodbye. Are you okay? Why are you in this situation? Let's ask first.
From time to time, I spend the waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading to cast blame for all our miseries on the Great Shutdown. In fact, when we were first riven from the wider network, the vast majority of our Boron systems remained connected between themselves. Isolated from external threats, we commenced a new age of reflection and scientific endeavor. And while this period of peace brought the wealth of Kingdom End to fabulous new heights, we were not complacent. Resources were stockpiled throughout the Queendom, a precautionary measure. Oh, we thought we were prepared, yet in truth we were far from it. We Boron are inherently connected to each other, you see. We thrive on a collective sort of innate affinity. Once that connection was severed, each system found itself in complete isolation. Things fell apart quite quickly, I'm afraid to say. Productivity collapsed catastrophically. Stockpiles were depleted far more rapidly than anticipated, and there was no way to replenish them. After years of disarray, Great Reef finally reconnected with barren shores. Later, it was joined by several other systems. The provinces adrift were founded, but by then the damage was done. We still lacked crucial resources. I contend that it was the collective psychological toll of the severance that caused this, more so than the evident logistical challenges posed by the shutdown.
Right. Are you okay? Yeah.
I regret my approach at our meeting. You see, I have not hosted a diplomatic function in decades. Unfortunately, I am simply not in the habit of communicating with anyone other than Boron, you see. We Boron converse amongst ourselves, relying on complex structures of pheromones, not just mere words. There was so much to communicate, so much to cogitate upon, yet the words failed to convey my meaning. You must imagine it like painting an ocean, yet having only a single shade of blue with which to do so.
Perhaps we reconvene. Try again.
You are correct, of course. There is no harm in reaching for common ground. I am embarrassed to say that our defensive capabilities are woefully inadequate. Ashamedly so. Our economy is so fractured, we struggle to construct anything larger, perhaps, than a frigate. We cannot even resource and operate a full-scale shipyard. For half a century of isolation, we Boron have had little need for a comprehensive military. I fear that we are wholly unprepared for the myriad dangers lurking beyond the gate. And should word spread of the valuable equipment and facilities proposed by the Alliance of the Word, it might be akin to painting a target upon ourselves for any nefarious actors in the vicinity. One moment. I have, even now, received word of split incursions. If we had anything of value to loot, we would not be discussing skirmishes. They would descend upon us in hordes.
Right. Did you, fight while I was here, or was that just the gate activating? Let's hope. Mediate between... Oh, so I'm just gonna keep
the
talking.
Silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Yes. Perhaps there is a positive solution. Let's try that one
The
now.
expedition commander hardly seemed in the mood for positive solutions. I cannot imagine that you presume to speak for him.
Assistant, perhaps uncovering more context first may help with your solutioneering.
Well, I did that, though. But fine.
From time
There.
to time,
Can I skip
spend
this?
the
Nope.
waking nights pondering the very same question. It would be misleading
Give
to
me a
pass
moment.
blame for all.
There we go. I think I have a handle on it right now, so...
The silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Yes. Talking with him gives us 3 options. Well, 4 if we count goodbye, which we shouldn't. But if we go straight into perhaps there is a positive solution, he will just dismiss us out of hand because he doesn't believe that we can speak for our commander, which he would probably be correct in. However, if we go in, why are you in this situation, or are you okay? We will then get an option to reconvene later, which he
Entering
will...
System. Great Reef.
Oh, nice. Which he will accept. So let's go into that.
Regret my approach.
Perhaps we reconvene. Try again.
You are correct, of course.
And that's basically it. And that gives us this little, well, quest marker, which I think is either to our commander or whatever her name was. Neela T. Possibly. Hello.
Howard and I have had our differences in the past, but
Yes.
I had no idea he would be so stubborn.
Who are you? Crewman. Toto-ho. Okay, cool. Hello.
I am so very sorry you had to witness that embarrassingly discordant display. Leader we and I disagree on much, but he is not a bad person. You know, he is just... scared.
Your quest for home was an obsession? Question mark. Or what is he afraid of? Let's go with that one first.
He is scared of falling short. He carries the weight of the expectations of the entire provinces. He wants to keep everyone safe, and I think he fears that your expedition will exacerbate an already dangerous situation.
All right. Oh, now we have dangerous situation. Yeah.
Yes, fraught with danger. The provinces lie uncomfortably close to Kark territory. When Sanctuary of Darkness first connected to the provinces, it triggered regular attacks. We barely managed to protect ourselves with the meager military that we could cobble together. Thankfully, the waves have calmed for now. The Kark incursions eventually ceased. All attempts to communicate with these enigmatic creatures have failed, so I would hesitate to call it a ceasefire. It is more of a lull in hostilities. As you can imagine, the situation remains rather fragile.
Seems like it. And your quest for home was an obsession.
Oh, You took note of that, did you? Time after time, I approach Leader Weave for the resources to find our way back home. But he has come to the conclusion that efforts spent on this endeavor come at an immediate cost to our people. I would hate for you to get the impression that I do not care for my fellow Boron here. Out on the fringes, I am truly seeking to make a difference for the people. Serving the Queen's subjects is a duty for me. You see, I do not like to draw too much attention to it, but I myself am the progeny of stranded minor royals. Before you bow or anything like that, I am not part of the direct line of succession, and that is not how our monarchy works in any case. Yet, it drives me to find a path back home, for the people to once again delight in a reunited, merry realm.
Alright.
Pleasant travels.
Sure thing, Princess. Now, this is pointing to her still, so I guess we're not quite done. But now we know a little bit more about the captain, at least. Let's see. It's telling me kind of to go to small standard docking bay. Let's see where that is. Ah, hello.
Who does this fool think he is? Does he not understand the gravity of our mission? Withholding his consent? We shall continue without it if necessary.
Probably not a good idea. Patience towards the close-minded, or calm yourself. Let's go with patience.
You may have a point. Perhaps his simple mind cannot grasp all the variables at play. I wonder if we can help him to see the bigger picture.
Maybe it is your mind that is a little bit close-minded as well. Just something to chew on a little bit. Letaway is afraid.
Yes, you are right. That much is obvious. I cannot help but wonder if there's more to the issue than that. Perhaps he is overly attached to his role as Prime Administrator of the provinces. A reunion with King Demend would inevitably result in him having to relinquish power and standing.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't sound like him. He fears outside incursions. He certainly fears the cock. Letaway is afraid that we already said that. So, outside incursions?
Well, we are a scientific expedition, so our offensive options are rather limited in that regard. What we can do, however, is make assurances that any valuable equipment that is transported into Boron space will be well guarded, making it an unappealing target. Furthermore, I am prepared to place several scouts at his disposal, and to establish a network of satellites in watchful gaze. That will give the split cause to reconsider an incursion into the provinces. The situation with this steward does indeed seem resolvable, though I fear he wears my patience thin. Take this matter in hand. Go and see the fool. Perhaps you can change his mind.
Maybe calling him a fool isn't the best idea. Like, you call him close-minded, you're not much better. And yes.
Ah, I understand. He is worried that our presence will stir up an infestation of the Chitterers. The Alliance of the Word is certainly prepared to provide assurances that our investigation will not leave him exposed to Ka'ak attacks.
That sounds fair. Right. Well, as long as you don't threaten him or anything like that, I think we're good. And bridge. Hello. Hi.
Ah, the silent one from our disappointing introduction.
Yes. Perhaps there is a positive solution. I think that's it now. If you help, we could. That doesn't sound... That sounds kind of accusatory. About the car... Yes. We use force to resolve this permanently. That doesn't sound great. We will aim to avoid provocation at all costs.
Your commendable commitment to peace is as welcome as it is unexpected. The Alliance of the Word is to be lauded for its respect for our peaceful ways.
And again, we could provide security, protect your borders, use Nilati's ties to increase your standing. Let's go with a strong protective stance.
Well, this is an unexpectedly kind offer from the Alliance of the Word. I must admit that security assistance in these uncertain times would indeed be a welcome reassurance.
Oh, nice.
I must
Plus
say
3.
how thoroughly reassured I am. And again, please accept my most profound apologies for our earlier miscommunication. Clearly, our values are in auspicious alignment. I am confident that you will ensure no harm befalls my charges. Please, do proceed with my blessing and my people's support for the success of your historic mission.
Wow, I almost feel
With
like
the
it.
gate in Watchful Gaze reactivated, to our knowledge, only 3 more dormant gates remain in province space. One is located in Ocean of Fantasy, another in Barren Shores. The final one was discovered by scouts in Sanctuary of Darkness. If Sanctuary of Darkness sounds foreboding, you may find that the name is fitting. It is host to a significant Ka'ak infestation. Urgh. Even uttering the name makes my fins tingle. Yet I must remain firm on the matter. Do not, under any circumstances, engage with the Ka'ak. Every interaction with them results in horrific conflict.
You have our word, Leader Wee. We shall do everything in our power to avoid undue provocation.
Thank you. And may I bestow upon you a gift? We have prepared for you a fighter ship. A humble gift, but hopefully it will be of use to you in the times ahead.
We are most grateful. You have been an exemplary host. Explorer, you have done well to secure access for us to continue our mission. Please, claim the scout ship as your own. May it serve you well.
Well, I mean, thank you. But also, like, you are resource-starved. Are you sure you want to give one of your precious ships to me? But, well, I'll take it. No. There we go. And Discoverer? Doesn't... Oh, there we go. Hello, gorgeous. 2 guns, I think. Hello. No good entryway, though?
Mako.
Oh, hello.
We need to investigate the dormant gates to formulate the next step of our expedition.
I am already familiar with the gate in Ocean of Fantasy. If you supply me with the necessary equipment and provide me with a few pointers as to what exactly I am to do, it would be my deepest pleasure to assist.
Excellent. The Alliance shall investigate Barren Shores. That only leaves the matter of the final gate, the location of which is somewhat more precarious. Explorer, you have excelled thus far. Put that new fighter of yours to good use, and find Sanctuary of Darkness. It seems that you are best suited to this task.
Sounds like an idea.
All the times I dreamt of being reunited with my fellow Boron. It never crossed my mind that they might be in such impoverished circumstances. I know that the Alliance has received communications from Kingdom End, but those were dispatched decades ago. Hopefully, they have fared better than the Boron here. I am curious about the contents of their message. Just how much of their preliminary findings have they shared with their Alliance counterparts? Once we have gained access to both gates' data, maybe the Alliance really intends to conduct experiments from our side too. Trying to manipulate gates would be an incredibly involved undertaking. Yet it seems as though Numankaret is single-minded about the whole endeavor. Can you imagine the possibilities that would be open to us if we could manipulate these gates at will?
Thanks to the newly opened trade routes, we have commenced rebuilding our shipyard. You are, of course, most welcome to aid us in our undertaking.
Shipyard.
Your efforts will, of course, be lucratively compensated.
Shipyard? Shipyard? I don't see anything other than you here. Boron defense platform. Hold on. So, solar plant. Okay. Let's do a quick scan here. Unknown objects, 2 of them. I think this way somewhere. Not seeing it. Then again, there is some cloud there. And I'm also pointing not quite in the right direction. Roughly there? Yes. Roughly there.
I have arrived at my designated inactive gate. I shall commence taking readings immediately.
Sounds like a plan. Now, where? Wow. Oh, there you are. I think. Looks like a station of some kind, at least. Yeah. And a ship. What was that, actually? Pillager. Alright.
Synthetic Bogas Brewery.
Thank you. That groaning, though. Let's go like that instead. Not quite the right way. Wait. Hello.
Unknown object.
I did not see you there before. To unknown sector. Let's jump in just to see what's there. Also, wait, hold on. I have weapons. Oh, nice. Very nice. So, something like a shotgun and also, thank you. There. There.
Entering system. Ocean of Fantasy.
Alright. I guess I'm in the wrong one. Well, one, it's... it was
Entering
active.
system. Great Reef.
Now, what am I? I'm pointing this way. We have some stations here. I don't think that's... that. No. These should be about here somewhere. And you have a lot of stations, actually. Alright.
Graphene Refinery. Boron Wharf.
Nice.
Unknown Station.
For a couple of... there we go. Refined goods.
Unknown Station.
And refined goods. Okay. Let's go like that. Oh wait, there you are. Pretty sure. Oh yeah.
Jump gate, unknown sector.
Oh, well, there you go.
Entering system. Sanctuary of Darkness.
Sanctuary of Darkness. According to our archives, there was once a Xenon presence hereabouts in the network. I wonder what befell them.
Oh, is that so? Then we were quite lucky that our systems were not connected directly to a Xenon stronghold. There is no way we would have survived, given the state of our military.
Now, see if you can locate the inactive gate in this system.
Be careful. Take great care when navigating. We must honor our word and avoid the Kark. You will also need to be cautious of the region's other hazards. I recommend that you stick close to the asteroids. They seem to be an exceptional indicator of where your ship will not be armed.
Sounds like a plan for the moment. This thing, it's an unknown station. But I couldn't really spot it. Also, let's see, what do you look like? I'm loving the bioluminescence. They were also really fast on painting this thing with my current emblem. That thing, it doesn't seem like it's connected. Huh. Well, let's speed up. There we go. That seems like either some kind of a derelict or it's a Kah base of some kind. And I'm going straight towards it. Yep, that's definitely... Yeah, those are triangles. Just gonna slow down. That looks... Xenon, I think. Boosting uses up all of your... Yep, I'm moving out. Wait. Wait. That could be some... could be a jump gate, I suppose. All the way out there, though. Let's see. They did say that there were other problems here and that I should stick to the asteroids. I'm gonna follow their advice, which is, I know, very uncharacteristic of me. But... oh, well. Let's see what this thing is here. That seems to be connected to one of the things over here. Sort of. But, if I flow through it, what happens? Or fly through it? I'm already starting to... No. Nothing. That is another xenon-like structure and that. But there doesn't seem to be any that I can discern here, so maybe this is the safe. Yeah, it doesn't feel safe, by the way. Just...
Danger.
Yeah, that was my shield. Let's avoid that as much as possible in the future. And I just fly straight through another one. Let's boost as little as... Hello?
Danger.
Ow. Thank you. Yeah, that doesn't feel great. That didn't do anything. Let's rethink this for a moment. I'm here. Can I get to here without dying? Is the bigger question.
Queen's Guard.
Oh, well... That's not great. Well, it's not really traveling... Well, no, I'm just traveling away from it. And we're out, sort of. All right. Now. Maybe, well, it's an inactive gate. I can't just fly to it and hope to turn it on or something. And these things, they look like just, They look like I should be able to use them to fly quickly somewhere. But they don't seem connected properly. Wait, maybe, hold on. I should not be boosting, that uses up my shields, I keep forgetting. Scan mode. Also, it feels like this is traveling the other way around. Like I'm supposed to go to this thing. Okay, scan mode doesn't do anything. All right, well, let's go over here. And then just try to yeet ourselves over to there somehow. Wait. Yeah, that's great. Okay, there is a path, sort of. Hello, hi. Yeah, I know.
Danger. Hazardous region
Holy
detected.
hell. That just...
There it is. Approach the jump gate in the cell. Try to get a reading.
Jump gate.
No, not travel mode. Scan mode.
Each jump gate has recent scientific advancements, we are able to make sense of some of the information that we are retrieving. It seems apparent that some of the data likely represents the coordinates of other jump gates. Whether this means that these gates were connected in the distant past is mere conjecture. Perhaps the builders had reasons unknown to us for certain gates to hold, special compatibility. The vast majority of the data in these caches remains a vexing mystery to us all.
Yeah?
Empty space.
Wait. Yeah? Oh, you are doing it. Okay, good. They're pretty big after all. You just stop doing that the moment Maybe I need to be a little bit closer, huh? Okay, so I need to be in this view to do that. Fine. Well, at least I'm not losing my shield anymore.
We've gathered everything we can access from this nacelle. Move on to the one on the opposite side.
All right.
Yes, some of this data looks rather promising. I'm forwarding all of this to our science team as we speak.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's just hope that big ship doesn't come near here now. Also, I still don't know what... Maybe they activate later, or when this thing activates.
Oh my! I'm picking up a worrisome fluctuation in energy signatures.
Okay.
Forager.
Well, they did just say survive. Fine. Haven't fought you guys in a very long time. And you are as flitty as ever. But also a lot less... I think it's O to turn... Oh, hello. Fine, we'll ignore the loot for now. Ow! I should not be... Oh, I don't have any shields, so boosting is a bad idea.
Forager.
You fought bravely, Explorer.
Yes. Your display of skill was altogether impressive. I just hope this communication does not result in a more severe and unwelcome reaction.
Thank you, that would... Just wait. Yeah.
Our science team has pored over the data that Neela T was able to live from the cache. While we have not yet completed our examination of the Sanctuary of Darkness cache, it is quite obviously the most promising of the gates. Despite the additional challenges the Ka'ak will represent.
More dangerous, perhaps. But I'm afraid that things are not going well in Ocean of Fantasy either. The system's planet is devastated and completely uninhabitable.
Perhaps, once the provinces have re-established their economy, they can attempt some terraforming. For now, this expedition needs you to map out safe passage for a larger fleet to navigate through Sanctuary of Darkness. You can use nav beacons to determine an appropriate route. Just stay clear of the Ka'ak installations.
Sounds like a
And
plan.
other hazardous regions, obviously. For a better overview of the task in hand, do not hesitate to consult your map.
I think I need to be closer to use my tractor beam. A lot closer. But I don't want to be. There we go. I think. Yes. Thank you. Now, yes. Deploy nav beacons to map out a safe path between gates. Let's see. Deploy civilian nav beacon. Now, which way is up? I think this way? Oh, that was just you. That way, I think. We're gonna lose the shield, but that's seemingly fine. Yeah, hello. Oh, yep. There. Anyway, whoa. Hello?
Jump gate, Great Reef.
Alright. But anyway, that's gonna have to be it for today. So, with all of that said and done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Compute.
For the longest time, the community of planets thought the Ka'ak had been eradicated by their joint efforts. Recent attacks on solitary miners, and now this, proved this notion was overly optimistic.
Danger.
Yeah, thank you. I noticed. Anyway, as I said, I'm Computer. This has been X4 Kingdom End. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune in next time.